Hi, ni hao, I'm Chef Tom, making breakfast today for my family. Vegetable egg omelet. It's very simple, easy to make. I'm going to show you. We are going to crack 4 to 5 eggs. Here we go, they look like this. And then we're gonna add some black pepper and salt, just to give them a flavor. And then we just mix a little bit. And set on side. This is very simple, easy to make at home. Just gonna cut some green onion. This is the perfect time to use up the hard part of the green onion. Make sure all your vegetables wash. Very good. And then also you gotta let the excess water drain it out. And this is the carrot. Carrot is really good to use for fried egg. We're just gonna get them a julienne cut. And then we're gonna come across to cut it little pieces. It's easier to cook, right? Mushroom. We don't need to wash it in the water because mushroom is like a sponge. If you put it in the water, it will absorb all the water, so it's hard to cook. So basically, you're just gonna wipe it out with a towel, like paper towel. That's good. Trim off the end. We're just gonna cut into a few little pieces like this. Dice the mushroom. In. Broccoli. Go like this. Just rotate it. We just want the crown. Here we go. This is good enough. Let's put it in. See how easy that is? Now, we got maybe an ounce or 2 ounces of water. We're gonna add in a little bit cornstarch because the cornstarch will help to hold the egg and the vegetable together. But you cannot add the cornstarch right away into this mixture because cornstarch is hard to dissolve. It will form into a little lump when you cook. See? We mix it, dissolve it, and then we just add a little bit, not much. I think like this is good enough. See how beautiful already without cooking? I like to add mine with some Chinese sausage. This nice smoky, nutty flavor sausage. I had this when I was a little kid. Or you can add any kind of like ham or salami, anything that you like. We have some protein, good vegetable. So now we're just gonna give them a quick, gently mix. You don't have to over mix it, just like that. Okay, we're ready to cook. I'm ready to cook. I got a small frying sausage pan here. I use medium low heat. Okay, I'm gonna let this pan heat up for maybe 1 minute. And I put my palm, make sure above the pan, make sure it's warm. I think it's ready to go. Now I'm gonna add in some vegetable cooking oil. Just enough to cover the pan and give them a little swirl. And we're gonna add the egg mixture in. You want to hear the little sizzle sound. I'm gonna add a little more here to just cover up the entire, look like an omelet. And you need to learn how to hear the scissor sound. Now, I kind of know the heat a little bit too low, so I just crank the heat a little bit higher. Now let's get to medium. And we're gonna cook this down for a few minutes, and then we're gonna flip once. You see, with this medium heat, it cooked very good, slowly. I would say about, 3 to 4 minutes at the bottom size, and then we can flip. Once you see all the eggs around the edge is set, it's good. So now, sometimes some people like to do this, sprinkle some cheese. Like now, sprinkle some cheese on the top, and using the broiler, and just put the whole thing into the oven to cook for maybe 2 to 3 minutes. So you have this roasted vegetable and melting cheese on the top. That would be great too. So this is almost done. Maybe a couple more minutes, we can give them a quick flip. Sometimes if your egg is too thick, omelet, you can kind of like crack in the middle and let the running egg running down to the bottom of the pan. It's easier to cook like that too. So it's almost done. Or you can do this way. Let the running egg like running down to the edge of the pan, because that will help them to cook. But now I can tell it's kind of set, so it's ready to flip, right? You can shake a little bit, make sure your eggs omelet is not stick to the pan. So now, let's go, voila! That's beautiful. This side cooked perfectly. So now I can tell the bottom of my omelet, there's vegetable and the egg. So give them a nice sear. It's gonna be really tasty. And the other side, which probably just gonna cook for a couple minutes, less time than this one on the top here. It's gonna taste so delicious. Okay, one more minute and then we're gonna give them a quick flip. I think it's ready. I use my spatula, get the gentle tap like this. It's not running. It's not like running inside. It's not very firm either, because I don't like my egg too tough, overcooked. So let's flip it over. Boom. Beautiful. That's it. Now I'm gonna cook the other one, and we're ready to eat for healthy breakfast. A lot of nutrition with vegetable, omelet, sausage, everything, vitamin A, C, E, potassium, K, fiber, you name it. It's all in here. Guess what? My kids just heard me say cheese. So they want this one with cheese. So, so we're gonna cook this one. And then we're gonna add the cheese on the top. And then we're gonna use the broiler. Here we go. I know the bottom part is cooking good, and the egg is set pretty good, you see? Now is the time for us to add some cheese. I got some Parmesan and some Gruyere cheese mixed together. And my oven's almost ready to boil this omelet. But you want to make sure your pot and pan is the quality one, the acceptable one to go into the broiler, okay? Not every pan is okay to get into the broiler, so you gotta make sure and double check with that. So this is good. We're gonna put it in the broiler, I would say about 2 minutes, until you see the cheese melt and the vegetable will be caramelized. Look at this. Nicely done, huh? The cheese melt, brown. It's gonna be so delicious. Add another layer of flavor. So now everything's hot. We're gonna let them cool off a little bit. And what I usually do is, I'm just gonna give them a quick shake. Like that. Now we're gonna cut into like pizza omelet. I love cooking. You get to eat very good, healthy, nutrition food. Now we're going to plate. We're going to make something really beautiful. Just stick it up like that. There's no rule. And then put this down. I got this little piece for me. It's a bonus. Okay, we're gonna cut some apple. One apple. Split in half. Quarter, right? And then this part we can just angle your knife, trim it away, like that. So now you have an apple. And then we're gonna cut this into half. Equal pieces. And then we're gonna finish touch with some beautiful, healthy apple, just like that. We have 6 people. That's perfect for a family. And you can make this. How beautiful that is. I hope you like the video. I'm Chef Tom. Thank you for watching. I see you next time. Bye. 再见.